Hey, my name is Jennifer Ramsey, and I am so excited to share with you guys about Usborne and Kane Miller Books. I'm a consultant with Usborne Books and More, and this is just going to be a quick flyover of just a few of the titles we have to offer. We have over 2,000 books from everything from baby board books all the way through novels for middle schoolers, and even books that I love to read as an adult. So there is going to be something for everyone, and I can't wait to share with you what those things are during the party. This is just a little taste to get you excited so you can go look at the shopping site and you can start making your wish list. So we're going to start at the beginning with babies. This is the That's Not My Puppy from the That's Not My Puppy series. These are touchy-feely board books. These are beautiful illustrations with a little patch on every page. There's a mouse that your kids can find on each page. And these are indestructible. Your kids can chew on them, they can pull on them, and they are not going to break. So this is definitely a series you want to check out if you have babies or toddlers. Muddle and Match is great for kind of the older toddler into elementary school, preschool age. It's got these cute figures. Some of them are animals, some of them are adventure creatures that you can kind of mix and match, or you can work on matching them up, and then it has a story that goes along with it. And for the monkey page, all the words start with M. For the cheetah page, they're all going to start with C. So they're fun for your kids to kind of mix and match. Enhances creativity while they're reading. My favorite books to read with my little ones are Lift the Flap books. And Lift the Flap books are not just for babies at Usborne. They go all the way through like computer and coding, which you could do with an upper elementary school or a middle schooler. This is my favorite toddler Peek Inside series. It's called Peek Inside the Zoo. They also have the farm and animal houses and nighttime, things like that. But I love these. They give you information, fun facts about the animals at the zoo, and then there are flaps on each page, and I love that the flaps really interact well with the story. They're not just plain flaps. My favorite flap in the book is on the gorilla page. The gorilla is hugging the baby monkey. I just think that's really creative. And I love the flaps in these. It tells you great information, and they're beautiful. Lift the Flap Opposites is great for the toddler age. This teaches you about opposites and all different scenarios. So we have hungry, full, high, low. And then there's even pages that ask your kids questions, like, is the fish above or below? And so they'd say below, and then you would lift the flaps until you found the fish below the water. So there's some great engaging activities along with teaching about the opposites. We have a lot of titles by Kane Miller Publishing, and these are great books for teaching lessons to your kids, for showing them about point of view or empathy or compassion. And this is one of our most popular ones. It's called All Better. It's a board book with these removable stickers that are Band-Aids. And so within the book, the animals get boo-boos, and you have to put the Band-Aid on, and it's all better. And then it just goes through, and you're fixing up all of the animals. So a really cute book to teach about taking care of people. This is one of my favorite books to read out loud. I Love You Animally, and it's great. It rhymes. It has the sweet story. I love you hugely like a whale. I love you shyly like a quail. I love you cleverly like a fox. I love you powerfully like an ox. So these are teaching you about the animals with great pictures, a sweet story, and these pages are so thick. This is great for kids that are just learning to turn the pages so they can help you read it as you read together. So that's a really great book just to have to read forever. Your kids are going to remember it. We also have a great selection of phonics readers. I enjoy reading phonics readers out loud because they have such a nice rhyme and rhythm to them. These have great pictures, simple stories, and then you also have a large selection for when your child is starting to read. You don't have to buy new books. They can read the ones that you already have. You can buy these individually like this, or you can buy them in combined volumes. So this is one of our phonics combined volumes, Ted and Friends. It's by Stephen Cartwright. You're going to see him on a lot of the books. He's famous for having these little ducks on every page that you have to find. Here's the little duck on this page. So these are cute stories, and some of these pages even have flaps within them. And this one comes with a CD as well, so you can put it in the car and the kids can read along. I was a teacher, and I would have loved to have a collection of books like this. This is called Write Your Own Adventure Stories. They also have Write Your Own Comics, or just Write Your Own Stories. This is perfect for those kids that don't know how to write stories or creative writing stories or just don't want to. This book goes through and it gives you topics to write on, it gives you prompts, it gives you steps to follow, it even gives you vocabulary that you might use, when to switch, like, oh, something happens to your character here, what happens? So here's a list of vocabulary. And then when you're done, you have this great keepsake of stories that your kids wrote when they were growing up. And it's a great way to kind of trick your kids into doing some really great learning about writing. One of the things I was most impressed with when I started looking at Usborne books was their activity books. Who doesn't need something to help keep your kids engaged that is not an iDevice, a computer, a TV? And they do a great job with this. So the first one I'm going to show you is 50 things to make and do, science things to make and do. This would be great for summertime or to leave with a babysitter or your grandparents. It's 50 science experiments using things that you can find around your house, and then with each one it gives you an explanation of the science behind it. So this is only $9.99. I think the prices on these books are incredible for what they are. I Can Draw Animals is a popular one. This one is just how to draw the animals step by step. We also have some that give you space where you can practice in the book, and then that becomes a really great keepsake. But I love having this around just because, you know, my kids ask me to draw animals, and I don't know how to. So this is a really handy one for me as well as for the kids. When my husband saw this, he said, I would have liked to have that as a kid. This is 100 paper planes to fold and fly. We have spacecrafts and dragons and paper planes, all with the same idea. But in the front cover, it's going to tell you how to fold the paper airplanes. And then inside are these tear-out sheets with really cool designs on them that already have the lines where you just fold along the lines, and then you have awesome paper airplanes. So hours of fun there. And the last activity books I'm going to show you are our Wipe Clean activity set. So this is a very popular one, 100 things for little children to do on a trip. I keep mine on a binder ring. I just hole punched them so that they stay together. It has things like tic-tac-toe, mazes, doodling games, draw a picture. It's time to feed the pets, so you're matching things up. So there's lots of different things that comes with a dry erase marker. You can put them on smaller binder rings, bring them up between your kids, or keep them in different places. But those are great go-to activities. They have them for word puzzles, logic puzzles, memory games. So definitely check out those packs. And then also check out our Wipe Clean books. So this is doodles, farm activities, castle activities, and beginning pen control. So these are just Wipe Clean books that have activities for your kids that they can just do over and over and over again. And we have even down to like addition facts, the ABCs. These are great ways for your kids to practice those skills. So I hope you saw some things that you are excited about here. I can't wait to share more and more and more titles with you during the party. But definitely go ahead and check out the site and start making your wish list, and I'll see you there.